Hi everybody, this is George from George Tech Tips. You've got to excuse the background noise because there's doing some work near my house. So what I'm doing today is showing you how to disassemble an old HP computer. Computer that's not built by myself, but built by big companies. So that's the back of the computer. There's the front of the computer. Computer is an HP pavillion. It's one of these small form factor computers. This one is quite old. It's an HP slimline. It's quite old. So what I've done is I've taken the main board out. So there's the main board, and I'll clean that up and show you guys how to just reassemble everything. I'm not going to show the exact steps, but I'll show step by step how to put the main board in. This is the power supply, and this is the power supply connector. This is the hard drive connector, and this is another hard drive connector. This lead connects to the front panel on the motherboard, so you could turn power on, etc. And this lead is the goes to the sound card. The other bits I need to install. This is the hard drive, and this is a Western digital drive. This is a 320 gigabyte drive. And the next bits, and this bit is the drive gauge. So as I put each piece in, I'll show you how to actually sort of reassemble this computer. So if you can see, there's the computer in all the parts that you get. A bare case, and the main board, which is the electronics that run the computer. You got your drive case somewhere to install your hard drives, and that's the hard drive. And all you're going to need, girls and boys, are the cables that connect the hard drive to the main board. All you're going to need is one Phillips normal screwdriver, and a Phillips with, a screwdriver with a spade tip, and that's for pushing things in that wouldn't go into place, and the screws. That's all you need. The video card I'm going to put in, it's a GeForce 720. It's just a budget card, nothing special. 2 sticks of memory to go in as well, and that's all the components. Your memory, your video card, your hard drive, your main board, and your case. Some main boards don't have a card, a video card. Instead, the video is made into the board. And on this particular board, if you can see, there's the VGA connector. That connector allows you to connect this to a monitor, so you don't actually need to have a separate video card. Over here is your PS2 port, that's connect your keyboard and mouse, or you could connect the keyboard and mouse via the USB. There's 2 USB 2s and 1 Ethernet. There's a further 1, 2, 3 USBs, and then you got your sound output. So that's all there is to the motherboard. So in the next video, I'll start assembling this case. So that's all for this part 1 of I would think 3 parts. And that's all for now, folks. So I've replaced the motherboard and connected the cables. So I connected this cable that cable is the USB cables, and that's an USB cable for the front. So they're the USB cables. Just need to get these out of the way, and that's just by feeding them in here and pushing them down between there. So that's out the way. These cables, again, you push them onto the main board, like that, and they're out the way. This cable is a hard drive cable, so you leave that standing, and this one you leave out the way. The next step is just to put some screws in. So I'll start by putting a screw in. I'll put a screw in here. So this one screw in. I'm going to put another screw here. I'm going to put another screw over here. It's a bit tricky, but if you get that out of the way, there's another screw in. It's a bit tricky when you're trying to do this and also film as well. So there's only one more screw to go in, and that's over here. I'll do that off camera because I need both hands. The next step is to get these out of the way again, and you have to put the motherboard, the hard drive cage in. So to do that, you fit that like this. You pull these cables up out of the way. It's a bit tricky. So it's a bit tricky. So putting the hard drive cage is a little bit tricky. You have to line it up and it snaps into place, but I need two hands. So I'll continue that in the other part. So that's what the hard drive cage looks like when it's back in place. So I'll do that in part 2. We'll install the hard drive, the video card, and that's it. Computer will be back up. That's all for part 2, and I'll see you all again in part 3. Hi again, folks. So I've put in the hard drive cage, which is held by 2 screws here and here. I've replaced the video card, which is held by 1 screw here, and that's the video card. And I'm going to replace the hard drive to complete the reassembly. So you need these little screws and a Phillips screwdriver. These could be a bit fiddly, so you got to take your time and be patient. Don't rush. So that's the hard drive. Assemble back into this case. You move these out the way, these cables, and move that cable out the way. You line the hard drive up. You just, oops, it's a bit of a problem here. Oops. It's going to be upside down. Sorry about that. That's it. Line it up and push, and you click, and that's the hard drive back in place. So all you have to do is then reconnect the cables, which is fairly easy. You look for the cables that match, and if you pull that away, you'll see that these cables match. Sorry about that. And this one goes on here. I'll have to do that off camera. Sorry about that. But this one connects to the SATA port on the hard drive, and this one connects to the power lead, and that's all you have to do to get it. And here you go, folks. I've replaced the power supply and the SATA cable to the hard drive. So that's your computer reassemble. This cable is for a DVD-ROM, which is not installed in this case. And this power connector is power connector for a second hard drive or DVD-ROM, which is not connected in this case. So that's all to connect and disassemble, dust out, clean, and reassemble an HP slimline pavillion computer. And that's all for now, folks. If you like this video, leave a comment down below. If you didn't like it, leave a comment down below. Give it a like if you liked it. That's all for now, and bye. Bye. Okay, folks, George tips. I reassembled the computer. You can see. And I'm just going to excuse all the bearing, but this is where I connect my TV as well. So I'm just going to turn it on and see if it works. So I'll turn it on at the switch. Pick a job that involves difficult questions and there you go. Computer's booting up. And then next, and over on Real Lives, grab your invites. We're off to 4 weddings. There you go. Computer's booting up. It's hard drive activity. So that shows the computer is running. And I'll just show you that it's connected to my TV. Sponsored by OpenTable, the restaurant reservation app. And here you can see, folks, on my TV, the desktop. Now I'll get a keyboard, so I use this as a keyboard. So this is a little mini keyboard I got off eBay. Sorry, wrong way up. And it's got the mouse, and if I press and hold, and there you go. So that's it, folks. the computer is up and running again, and yeah, ready to go. Yeah, so all working. I've connected to my TV to demonstrate, and that worked. And that's all. Okay then, YouTubers, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.